Hello students, in this video we will see RC phase shift oscillator. This is a circuit where we are using 741 op amp, power supplies VCC VEA connected, and here you can see there are three sections: RC, one more RC section, here one more RC section, through which input is given to inverting terminal, and feedback resistor RF 50 kilo ohm is connected. The output is tied to CRO. Here you observe that there is no input from function generator or signal generator. The circuit on its own, it is able to generate output waveform, sinusoidal waveform. We'll start with a connection. This is the actual circuit that we need to rig up. So we'll select a blank page for our design, give some. So this circuit we need to rig up and analyze. So we need altogether 1, 2, 3, 4 resistors, 3 capacitors, 1 op amp, 2 power supplies and a CRO. We'll take all the components. So to select resistors, click on that resistor now and then go on typing resistor rated you select. So place it. So we need 4 resistors. The values that we need for resistors: 2 resistors with R1 R2 1 kilo ohm, R3 1.9 kilo ohm, RF 50 kilo ohm. So we can, R1 is 1 kilo ohm, you can press Ctrl R shortcut by selecting the component, or you can click on rotate 90 degree clockwise. Whichever option is easy for you, you can use that one. Then after selecting resistor, so one more resistor whose value should supposed to be 1.9 kilo ohm. So we have changed the value to 1.9 kilo ohm. One more resistor, we need value 50 kilo ohm. So we have selected R1, R2, R3, press Ctrl R to rotate it by selecting a resistor. Then we need capacitors. We have selected 3 capacitors. Press escape, close it. We need oscilloscope, 2 channel, so we take that also. We need 741 op amp. We need power supply. DC power. We need ground connections. We see values of capacitors. We need zero point 0.1 microfarad, 3 capacitors. Power supply 12 volt, plus 12 minus 12. So we change, edit accordingly. This should be 0.1 micro. Go on pressing controller twice, so that positive terminal you are connecting with 7, negative terminal connected to ground. You can drag slightly. Okay. Then connect power supply here by rotating negative. We should be negative. We need one more ground connection, so I can copy it from here as escape. So power supply connections we have given. Now make connections. select R1, copy it. To copy, Ctrl C shortcut, Ctrl V for pasting. Manually also you can try by selecting component. Connect to CR also output. So we'll check with the reference circuit. So output is connected to CRO. RF we have connected at pin number 6. One more connection, this is for observing. One more, here pin number 3 we need to connect it to ground, and channel B you connect output from this first section. So almost circuit is ready. So this design file you save it first. Give some name, RC phase shift. Earlier I have a copy with same name, so I'll save it as new. Once connections are over and we have saved the file, click on a run option. Simulate run, shortcut is F5, or click on this button. Here you can observe that initially the output is 0, so you are not able to see anything. A straight line is running. For better view you can reverse, background will change from black to white. You observe that the channel B values are continuously changing. Earlier they are in nanovolt, so it is going on increasing. You have to wait for some time till you get a sinusoidal waveform as the output. This will take some time. from pico to nano, nano to micro. So voltage on first RC section, channel B, if you observe, that value is changing. Till we get sustained oscillation that simulator should run. So now it has changed to millivolt, microvolt, millivolt. Till we get sustained oscillation, this connection should be on. Now you can start observe some variations in millivolt range. You can able to observe. So you can see that the waveform that we are expecting, we are getting. Channel B, I will separate it out. Channel A scale I will increase, I will separate. Now we are interested in the output of op amp, so we switch it off first RC section output. Now you can see we are able to get. You can also measure the frequency of output waveform that you have got. For that you have to use T1 and T2, these markers. Either manually you move, so time is available, timing. So by that 1 upon T will give you the frequency. So now this time you can observe 1.856. And you can calculate. So one division corresponds to 2 millisecond approximately. Say if I consider 2 peaks, positive peaks, so that this difference is around 2 millisecond. So 1 upon 2 millisecond, 500 Hz around. So we are getting sustained sine wave oscillations.